On behalf of the entire team of OneApply by Ganberry, I would like all of you once again to thank you for sparing out your time and joining us for the Study in Poland webinar series that is conducted by Ganberry. So before we dive straight away into the presentation, I would just like to start from the mission of OneApply by Ganberry. I'll request my colleague if you could just move to the next slide. Yeah. So talking about our mission, which is to make your university admissions faster and easier. Wherever we are today, it is because of our students. So we want to assist you to the fullest of our capacity. Moving forward in the coming slide, I would also like to brief you about, in a nutshell, what is OneApply by Ganberry. So OneApply by Ganberry is a technology-enabled platform that helps you to make your admissions and applications journey seamless. We are a network with 30 plus countries and our expertise lies in university admissions. We also provide free application services to 4,000 plus universities in 15 plus countries. Till date, we have counseled around 15,000 plus students, and I'm sure after the session, we are going to have many more students that we will be very happy to assist. Keeping in mind the last point, which is a very important point for all of you to make note on, which is a common application portal. So OneApply by Ganberry has recently launched an application portal where, with the help of one application portal, you can apply to various universities across the globe. Moving forward, I would also like to highlight some of the recent placements that Ganberry has done, specifically for Polish universities. So as you can see on screen, we have placed students to Medical University of Lodz, Medical University of Silesia, Nicholas Copernicus University. Moving forward, we have also placed our students to Medical University of Warsaw, Medical University of Białystok, and Poznan University of Medical Sciences. For the coming slide, I will request my colleague, Mr. Suman, take over and throw some insightful insight why you should choose Poland as your study destination. Over to you, Suman.
Thank you so much, Shagufa. Good evening, good morning, everyone who is joining our Poland webinar organized exclusively by OneApply by Ganberry all around the world. So studying more about Poland, studying in Poland can be the beginning of a fascinating adventure for you in discovering Europe. Poland offers interesting cultures and opportunities for higher education studies in a challenging and a friendly atmosphere. Poland is strategically located in the heart of Europe. As we can see in the map, it's located right in the center of Europe with major countries like Germany, Czech Republic, and Denmark to the left, as well as Latvia, Lithuania, Slovakia, Hungary to the right. Moving forward, let's look at some of the most popular programs in Poland that are taught in English. So we have a list of top universities in Poland, which offer many programs that are taught in the English language, which main programs include medicine, dentistry, business studies and management, computer science, finance and accounting, economics, law, psychology, and engineering. So these are some of just some of the programs in Poland that are taught in English. Moving forward, so we would like to highlight a few of the major key pointers as to why Poland is a suitable destination for students to study in. And firstly, we have affordable cost of living and tuition fees. So compared to other European and international countries, Poland is actually highly developed. At the same time, it offers programs in low cost, as well as the cost of living is also not very expensive. So if we compare it to countries like Ireland, France, Switzerland, Poland is more on the budget-friendly side. It's also a member of a European Union, which offers a lot of advantages for students. And at the same time, there are a lot of student communities, and the student life in Poland is actually thriving and growing, which actually has a lot of internationally diverse students. And also, Poland is actually home to many companies, many multinational companies around the world, which also provide students with great career opportunities, which will be explained in the coming slides. So moving forward, So the universities in Poland actually offer internationally certified degrees, and most of the universities are gaining in reputation as well as the world rankings. And the top universities in Poland offers programs which are high quality, which are of high quality education and taught in English. The Polish economy is actually very stable, and it's a rapidly growing economy with the GDP ranking as 22nd in the world, which is also a huge advantage for upcoming careers. Also, Poland is the home of various student exchange programs, such as the Erasmus program, which offers students with more academic exposure all across Europe. And finally, Poland is a safe study destination for international students because, as per the World Safety Report rankings, Poland was ranked number 22 in overall as the safest countries to live, and the people there are very hospitable and very friendly. Moving forward, let's take a look at some of the major career opportunities in Poland, which includes, so what we have done is we have shortlisted a few of the sectors in Poland, which are actually performing very well, and few of the job opportunities, which along with the popular companies who are hiring in Poland. So let's start off with the information technology sector. So few of the popular jobs under the IT sector basically include software development, cybersecurity, AI, artificial intelligence, data analysis, and so on. And we all know that since we are moving more towards the digitalized age, all these jobs are most sought after, and there are huge, big companies in Poland, like such as Google, Oracle, Microsoft, and Infosys, who are hiring students. Moving on to the engineering sector, there is a high demand for designers, product developers, manufacturing digital components, as well as structural engineers in Poland, because the engineering sector there is performing very well. And we have big companies, big popular companies in Poland, such as Intel, Budimex, Samsung, as well as IBM. And then we have the finance and management sector, and there is a high demand for job roles such as banking officials, financial service managers, investment banking executives, and you have the top companies in the world such as Goldman Sachs, PricewaterhouseCoopers, which is the PwC, and we have JP Morgan, BNP Paribas, as well as Deloitte and Citibank as being one of the top job providers in Poland for the finance and management sector. And then finally, we have the healthcare sector, which is actually highly in demand in Poland at the moment. It's very sought after, and it's most desired by most of the people in Poland. So we have high demand for medical professionals such as doctors, nurses, physiotherapists, as well as biotechnology researchers. And we have companies, top companies of the world, such as Pfizer, Merck, Abbott, GE Healthcare, and so on. So moving forward, let's talk a little bit more about the popular medical universities in Poland offering medicine-based programs. So firstly, we have the Jagiellonian University Medical College. We have Medical University of Warsaw. We have the Poznan University of Medical Sciences. We have Wrocław Medical University. We also have the Medical University of Lodz, Medical University of Silesia, University of Warmia, Medical University of Bialystok, and Medical University of Gdańsk. So these are just some of the most popular universities in Poland offering medicine-based programs taught in English. Moving forward, we have the popular universities in Poland for other programs such as engineering, law, economics, management, and so on. So we have just listed few of the popular universities in Poland, such as the Lodz University of Technology. We have the AGH University of Science and Technology. We have Gdańsk University of Technology. We have Vistula University. We have Warsaw University of Technology, which is another highly reputed and highly ranked university in Poland. We also have Wrocław University of Science and Technology, and then Nicholas Copernicus University, Silesian University of Technology, and Kozminski University. So these are just some of the most popular universities in Poland for other programs. And then moving forward, so I would like to welcome back Ms. Shagufa to highlight some of the key facts of studying in Poland along with the admission requirements. So Ms. Shagufa can take the floor over and highlight all these points. Thank you.
Thank you, Suman, for providing such insightful information. So by now, all of you must be very well aware that why you should select Poland as your study options. Along with that, Mr. Suman has also highlighted some of the career opportunities which lies within the different courses that Polish universities are offering. Now, in the coming slides, we will be talking about the key facts, which is basically the course duration, the academic requirements, and all the other important information that is very useful for you. So talking and starting with the bachelor's program, which is generally in the course duration of 3 to 4 years, talking about masters, which is 1 or 2 years, depending upon your choice of course and preference. MBBS, which is a very popular and renowned options among all our students, which is 6 years in total. The degree that the students get is called MD, which is Doctors of Medicine. Then very important point is having all the information is one point, but when and how you should apply is also equally important. So in Poland, there are 2 intakes basically, which is winter intake, which starts in September till October. So that means any student or parent who is looking for an option in Poland for this academic session, September intake, right now you have the deadline in your hand. And if you want to know more on your requirement, your choice, we would highly recommend you to book a counseling session that is a one-on-one session with our expert counselors. Then talking about the summer intake, which is offered by few universities, which is February till March. The deadline to register for those universities starts from September and will go up till December. So this is basically an overview. Depending upon your choice of course and the university that you're selecting, we will be providing you a detailed understanding in the one-on-one counseling sessions. Moving forward, as I had already mentioned, we will be now talking on the admission requirements, which is very important for all of you. So we will start with the bachelor's or the undergraduate program, which is basically for the medicine course only in this slide. So in Poland, if you want to apply for a medicine course, okay, there are different ways how you can get enrolled into the university. There are few universities which have oral/written exam. That means completely on the basis of how you have performed in the written exam, you will be admitted to the university. We have mentioned examples of few universities like Warsaw University, University of Silesia, and Lord's University. Then there are few universities that does not have an entrance exam, but there is an interview which is subject-based, specifically for University of Bialystok. Now talking about the important documents which you should be aware on is that the predicted grades should not be older than 3 months. So these are some university-specific requirements which we have just listed here. Every university has a specific requirement. So once you officially register, we will be sharing a detailed list with you, so you don't have to worry. So coming back to the point, so as I mentioned, the predicted grade should not be older than 3 months. That means you should request your school to provide you a recent predicted grade if you want to apply to universities like Pomeranian University, Wrocław Medical University. We recommend students to have biology and chemistry along with physics or mathematics in your final grade 12 or your final year of school, because most of the entrance exams are mostly science related subjects, and the university prefers students who have studied biology, chemistry, physics or mathematics. So you should have these subjects if you want to apply to the medicine program. Talking about the language proficiency. So the good news is you do not require IELTS or TOEFL. That is, it is not mandatory. But if you are a student who has completed your 12 years of education in English, in that case, you will be required to provide a letter from the school stating that the medium of instruction is English. If you have IELTS and TOEFL, then nothing better than that. Moving forward, we will now be covering the admission requirements for the bachelor's program other than the medicine field. Now, this will include a lot of courses. So we will just in a nutshell brief you on what are the things you should keep in mind when you want to apply for a bachelor's program. So a high school diploma / predicted grades. Now, if you want to apply to a bachelor's program in any Polish university, depending on case-to-case basis, some of the universities want you to have your final high school diploma. They do not accept predicted grades. But on the other hand, as I have told you, it depends to case basis. Some universities might also accept your predicted grades. Then talking about the language proficiency, which is IELTS 5.5 and TOEFL 72 is mandatory in most of the universities. Minimum 55% and above marks is recommended in your high school if you wish to apply. University has entrance exam and interview depending again on which course you are applying. So you will have to clear the entrance exam as well as an interview in order to get into your dream university. Students must also have relevant subjects in their high school based on the program they wish to study. This is a very important point. So if you want to pursue engineering field, basically, you should have maths and physics in your final year of school, right? So you should understand what are the subjects you have taken and what are the courses you can apply. If you're not clear and you want our expert assistance, again, I'm repeating, please book a one-on-one counseling session. Then we also have CV and personal statement. Personal statement, again, is a very important document where basically you mention your motivation, why you are going ahead with a specific course and why you have selected that university. So that is also one of the required documents. Moving forward, we will now cover the admission requirements for the master's program, which is basically apart from the medicine course. So relevant bachelor's degree from a recognized university. Now, Polish universities lays emphasis on your previous education. For example, if you want to do your master's in automobile engineering, it is very important for you to have a bachelor's in mechanical engineering or automobile engineering. That means it should be connected with the previous course that you have done. Bachelor's degree GPA varies from university to university, but minimum 55% or equivalent grades are required. Transcripts of grades from bachelor's or master's studies. Now, there are many students who have already done master's and, they want to do double master's. In that case, your master's grades along with your bachelor's grade will be required. Minimum IELTS of 5.5 and TOEFL 72, which is certificate confirming your English language proficiency on the B2 level of language is required. Again, most of the universities offering the master's program might also have a written test or interview. So we have given an example of the University of Warsaw, where there is a written exam. Relevant work experience is preferred. It is not mandatory. Again, it depends from the university to university where you want to apply. Now, talking about some generic documents, which I think all of you will already be aware on, which is your passport size photograph, recommendation letter, CV, and cover letter. Moving forward, now I will address the most common and the frequently asked questions that we get is, what is the post-study work opportunity in Poland? So to clear all your doubts and queries, the Polish government allows international students to stay back in the country up to 9 months, okay? And in the time frame of this 9 months, you can search or look for a job and then stay back. Once you land a permanent job and you have stayed in Poland for more than 5 years, you are also eligible to apply for a residency card, which will permit you to further stay back in the country. Moving forward, now we have covered all the possible concerns and queries that you were having. Now comes the tuition fee and cost of living, because we do understand that budget is also one of the very important criteria for some students and parents to decide which university they should proceed with. So in a nutshell, we have bifurcated the tuition fee and the living expense. So if you see for the non-medicine courses, the tuition fee would range from around 3,000 to 5,000 euro per annum. For the medicine course, it is slightly more than the non-med, but as Mr. Suman mentioned, it is quite affordable if you compare it to other European countries, which is 10,000 euros to 15,000 euros per annum. For the foundation year fees, it will range from 5,000 euros to 7,000 euros per annum. When we talk about the living expense, which is projected as 6,000 euros per year, this will include your accommodation, transportation, your food, and other entertainment, which you might, do in the university. So this is a rough approximate figure that we have collated for you, which will be around 6,000 euros. So when you're planning to go to Poland, you should take into consideration the tuition fee, along with that living expense as well. Moving forward, coming to a very important point and questions, because I can see that the chat is already getting flooded with a lot of questions. How can OneApply by Gyanberry help you, right? This is a very important question because just providing the information is not enough. So right from the time you register with us or you take your counseling session, we have expert counselors who will do your profile assessment. Now, as a student, I might have a lot of options and choices that I want to do this course, but the expert team will analyze your profile, will recommend you the right university, the entire university planning. That means if you're not sure which university you want to proceed ahead with, and you want us to check that in Poland for this specific course, which are the best universities which will, offer you that program. So you can register for the university planning, where our team of experts will research the entire information for you and will guide you with the next steps. Talking about the application submission. Now, once you register with us, you need to understand that the entire application form filling, coordination with the university, guiding you and coordinating on the entrance exam dates, all of that will be taken care by the admissions team of Gyanberry. So you don't have to worry, and you can just lay the burden on OneApply by Gyanberry team members. What you need to do is provide your right documents, which is mentioned in the document checklist, because only once you do that, we can proceed ahead with the next steps. Finalizing the admissions offer. Now, as a student, you might get an offer from multiple universities, or you don't know what to do as a next step when you have got a positive conditional offer from a university. So the admissions team or the team at Gyanberry will also be helping you with the next step as to, when you have to make the deposit fee payment, what are the next steps you should do, by when you should plan your visa, when you should be reaching the university. All of that assistance will also be there with you. Talking about the study visa application. So yes, we can also assist you for the student visa if you're proceeding ahead with any of the Polish university. So you can definitely register with us. And again, we have our expert team who can handle all your visa related queries and can answer and do your entire visa processing. Moving forward, I will request my colleague, Mr. Suman, to throw some light on this feature, which is an amazing initiative of Gyanberry, which is called the SuperMentor platform, basically. So Mr. Suman will be guiding you and helping you to understand what this platform is all about.
Thank you so much, Shagufa, for that wonderful report on how informative things can be in Poland, at the same time providing us detailed information based on the admission requirements and so on. So moving on to the SuperMentor initiative, which was introduced exclusively by Gyanberry, OneApply by Gyanberry. So how we can help students in making an informed decision is that we can get them connected with existing students in top universities in Poland, and where these mentors can give these students real-time advice on how to make the best decision and providing all the clarifications for all the doubts that they might have. And they can actually help them in answering questions such as post-study work opportunities, the extracurricular activities, the student life, the city life, the accommodation options, safety, and so on. So all you have to do is just visit our website, gyanberry.com, and you can visit our SuperMentor page where you can select the SuperMentors from Poland, and then we can help you arrange a one-to-one personalized session with them, with him or her, and they will be helping you in all the details that you might need as a student or a parent. And moving forward, these are just some of the SuperMentors that we have successfully, been in touch with from Polish universities. So we have a SuperMentor from Medical University of Warsaw. We have a SuperMentor from University of Warmia, as well as we have a SuperMentor from Medical University of Lodz. So please feel free to reach out to us, and as you can book a personalized one-to-one session with the SuperMentor of your choice. Moving on, for any further details or clarifications, please feel free to visit our website, gyanberry.com, to know more about the detailed information, admission requirements, and so on, as we'll constantly be uploading different blogs and articles, which might be very informative for students in choosing their dream university. Moving forward, always as Ms. Shagufa had mentioned, always feel free to book an appointment with us, as one of our senior counselors can get in touch with you, have a one-to-one session, and providing you all the insights and details that you need to know regarding the admission requirements, the cost of living, and other details that you might need to know before choosing the right university. So you can just use the link that's shown on the screen to book an exclusive one-to-one personalized counseling session with our Gyanberry counselors.